I've had a little snuff on.
Yeah, so did I, yeah.
You've had a lot of people that are very anti-rap, but then you have people like myself and you who's interviewed people that have cooperated, but then we get heat for interviewing cooperators like we're platforming and everything else. And I've always said this, there's been interviews with serial killers.
Yeah.
That don't mean that the reporter doing the interview wants to go out and kill 100 people.
Correct.
It's different. You're telling the story. You're not co-signing what they did. You're not saying that they did the right thing.
Yeah.
You're letting them tell their story.
Correct.
And to the backside of that, you can't get that type of story from somebody that hasn't cooperated, because if they have any sense at all, they're not going to jam themselves up.
Yeah.
Where does that kind of the line in the sand with you?
Yeah,
the hypocrisy in the
that's
genre?
a great question, and that's something that you do kind of morally wrestle with that a little too. It's like, even having Pablo Escobar's wife on, I had some victims and victims' families come out to me and say, hey, you know what, like, you're glorifying, and Totorina blew up like judges in Italy that were good people, obviously. He allegedly was involved with some bombings, I think in like Turin and Bologna, Florence, and try to blame it on like the communists. So like, like I have family in Italy, I have family in those cities. So like, could have blew up a relative of mine. But I'm not the arbiter of what's right and what's wrong, right? The second part is I like to quote Voltaire. I don't agree with what you're saying, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it.